I'm John Riggin. I used to run with my legs. Now, I run with my mouth.
John Beck, not a broken arm, but he's got a sore arm. But so you put all this pressure on yourself, as we already talked about. You go into training camp. Basically, you've been doing these getting together with your teammates and throwing the ball around, which is really nothing. To me, it's a waste of time. And
had some pickup games.
Yeah, and so you see exactly the extent of how much all the self-motivated John Beck got himself into throwing shape. But that's not it as much as it is Mike Shanahan. And going into camp, as soon as this lockout ended, and here's where I don't understand the contradictions of Mike Shanahan. You go into camp, you only have two quarterbacks, and you don't have the sense to really just focus on your running game. This is like, what do you want to call it? This is high school stuff. You got to be kidding me. A guy with that much experience and got that on his resume, and he goes to camp with two quarterbacks and doesn't have the sense to rein Beck in and say, hey, John, that's enough. You've thrown enough today. They go ahead and let this guy throw until now he's got a sore arm. Now, you want to talk about something here. If this turns out to be any kind of a problem at all for Beck, and you got to believe it's some kind of a setback, maybe they got to it early enough, but the fact that they even got there, I think is pretty incredible. And I think it's damn incriminating on a lot of levels that they didn't have this any more well thought out than this. As they started the season, they knew where things were, and they got caught flat-footed. And the thing is, with camp, everybody's so excited, and everybody wants to do more than they're capable of, and everybody, particularly a guy like John Beck, who's overzealous to begin with, who's going to really try to impress everybody and wow everybody. I mean, you got to kind of be the old ball coach here and just kind of calm him down and say, John, you're going to throw your arm out here if you keep this up. You came into camp with your pants down. This is just poor coaching. It is stunning that Shanahan allowed this to happen. I don't get it. This is monumental blunder, in my opinion.
And his arm strength isn't what it normally is because of all the throws that he's had.
He said it's a little sore.
It's Tuesday.
Imagine they had 2 days when his arm would be like.
And it would be broken.
It would probably be about 6 or 8 inches longer than the other one.